morning, beloved, and welcome to our Sunday morning Bible class. We had an assignment, and that assignment was because according to the Word of God in Habakkuk chapter 2, it says to do what? Write the vision, make it plain, that he may run that read it. Now, so you were supposed to write your vision. Let me see all those who wrote their visions. Let me see all those who brought the vision that they wrote. Because I asked you to write it, to bring it. So, say again?
Or record it.
Or record it. But did you write it?
Yes, I wrote it and then I recorded.
You wrote and recorded.
Yes.
Good. So, at this time, I want to take a minute and see those visions. If you wrote it, please, this is what you collect all of them for me, please. So, what do one collection, so bring all of them up. Bring the whole book. Now this is why people feel life's lessons. You see, this is why people feel life lessons, because the scripture is simple. God tells us a simple thing, write the vision. You know what? Some people did not write theirs. I am looking back, and this thing was taught before. I also have here, look, in this vision and gold book, this is before this house was built. I have here a vision of this house written in this book. This house has materialized. This house has materialized. You see? So when God tells you write a vision, and you don't write it, you can't blame God when you don't succeed. Because you failed to do what God told you to do. You failed. Did you write your vision? You didn't write it. Is the implementation of what the Word of God says. You know, I remember Naaman's servant saying to him, if the man of God had told you to do some great thing, wouldn't you have done it? But you know, it looked too simple, right? My God, God not necessarily write it. I can keep it in my head, God. Just bring them simple. So, I'll give it up right now. Just want to look at it right now. Take a minute. Thank you.
Page folded. Page is folded. Folded page.
Yes. This was yours. Just something to show me. See? This was. What's good?
Highlights. Have highlights. Mario, that was one.
You didn't get a book. We'll only vision board from the bedroom, bring it.
No, I didn't last night.
All right, tell you what. It had slipped me that I had these books. That we done these books several years ago. And we will do a next set of these books for those who request it. What it has, and we'll help you to. On the first page, it has a format for your vision. Let me read this vision here as stated. I am now. You see, you have to understand in writing a vision, you don't speak of future, will. You have to speak of the vision because your vision, what you're seeing, is now. Let me explain. It's so that you are here, but you're extended so you see what you're seeing is a now, not future.
Okay.
It's present. Here God said, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. So God didn't know him futuristic, God knew him then. The lamb was slain before the foundation of the world. So God didn't say, the lamb will be slain after. The lamb was already slain, so you got to see it in the now. You must see vision in the now. So, meaning, because it's a vision, I'm not looking at my natural, and it's not that done in natural. Visions are not seen in natural. So if I look at my state here and say, look, externally, I now have $1,000. That's what I would write. And then I write, I will get $1 million by such a time. But a vision is you move into that time and speak about it. God speaks of the end at the beginning. So you have to declare the end. You have to declare it. So whenever I'm writing a vision, I'm not saying, well, I will have a green motor car. You have to say, I am now the owner of such a car because I'm seeing it. You follow? So I have moved into that time. You got to move in your mind. The vision, that's what vision is. You see the end from the beginning and you state the end that you see. You see? You must state that end. Because remember, you're not writing the process. Because if you say, I will acquire, that is indefinite. But if you've already acquired it, then because it was already done, all that is necessary is the manifestation, and that is when you catch up with it. You understand? What God does, God speaks of that time and then backs up. So now we see that this really I am. So even though I'm catching a bus, but in my vision, I own my own car. So I don't write vision as will, I write it as present. You understand that?
Yes.
So this one was written, I am now the full owner and resident of a beautiful three flat, 7,200 square feet mansion at lot 590 Diamond East Bank, Rhode. I went on to detail it. Top flat, 7 self-contained rooms with a lounge. Second flat, master suite, containing 2 full bed bathrooms, jacuzzi, 2 closets, a full kitchen, a pool table, a laundry area, and a gym area with exercise equipment. All those are manifest. Now, when I wrote this, listen to me. I was spread over the land. Ground floor, 2-car garage with automatic door. We changed that shape and all of that. Fully furnished kitchen, classic dining room, furniture, spacious living area, pantry, bathroom, laundry area with machines, fully furnished guest suite. That was done. Have the yard. Then I give a reason why I have this. I am now testifying of God's faithfulness. I am now inspiring my congregation to believe God's word more. My family is now comfortably housed. So, if you were to request this, not with your mouth, with your money, then we'll have some of these books done for you by next week. You'll have them. All right? Say again? Yes, I'll leave you face. I'll leave the same face on it. I'll leave the same face on it. Now, how much you think this is what it should be worth? How much is it worth to you? You give me a price. Let me hear. Let me hear. How much you think? How much you think you could pay for this book? 3,000. So what is it? 5. What?
30 years.
So is it 30 years? Alright, I'll give you $20, yes. It's cheap. I'm helping you. And you see, I want you to invest in it. Because when you invest in it, you see, beloved, when I wrote this, or was there empty land? Even though, what? Even though the wind blew it down, the vision was present. Even though the enemy tried to stop it, stop me from getting to it, it was there. It was already materialized in the realm of the spirit. It came back up. You understand this? God's intent for us to write the vision is because we know how He has made us. Let me show you something. The vision is far more real than the thing that exists. Let me explain to you why. Let me explain to you why. If you have a vision of this book, an established vision of this book, and this book came into existence, and somebody burned it, they can't burn the vision. They burn the book. So we see manifestation. It's not as real as the vision because, okay, burn. So what? As long as the vision is not destroyed, it comes back again. God had a vision for Israel. Listen to me. 430 years of slavery could not stop them. The Red Sea couldn't stop them. The wilderness couldn't stop them. Regardless of whatever happened, nothing could have stopped them. Because God had established a vision for them. And when He sold the vision and gave them the vision and understood the vision, that's what kept the people going on and on and on. You understand this? So God wanted to have a vision that He may run that through, because run means that you will continue, you will not stay static, or you will not recant. You'll continue to move in the right direction. Vision is there to set you in the right direction. And the vision is already established. As long as you see it in the realm of the invisible, it is established. Listen, it's far. Is this real or Bishop? You're the Englishman. Real or more real? Which one? I'm not sure. More real. Far more real than the thing that you see. Not what you see is temporal, as the Bible says.
Amen.
The things that are not seen are eternal. So your vision is an eternal one. When you establish in the realm of the spirit, it's eternal. And writing it is the first thing that gives it entry into this realm that you exist. And you write it. When you state it, you give it entry. You open a door, a window, cut a door for it to manifest in this realm. Writing it. You understand? Yeah. All you see writing a vision is this. Think of your vision. You have a vision. It's in the realm of the invisible, but it wants a door to come through. What it wants? A door to come through. Writing it gives it a door. So now you have a reason to write the vision, because the vision is there. When you write it, you give it a door of access to come into existence. Your writing is your access point. So you may have a vision in your head, but you didn't write it, so you don't give it any access, any door of access. Why? Because you did not write it. Now, most of you wrote it, not to the right mindset. You wrote it so you can get marks for writing it. So you can get marks. You see, you didn't write it because I understand how important this is to me. You always you can have something to show. Some people will ask me, some people writing your days now. You understand? It's the homework. We never did homework in school because we saw the importance of it as an exercise to instill it into our minds. We did homework so we won't get it. Because it's homework. You follow? So now we take it another level. You are writing now not because I want to see, because it's important to you. Because you are giving it access. Listen, it wants a door. The vision needs a door. Writing is the first door. The other thing is that you may run because you have a vision. If it's not written, then you have nothing to remind you. And you will stop running. Because there will always be winds and waves. Paul had a vision of preaching the gospel in Rome. And then guess what? A storm took them at sea. But he had a vision. And because he had a vision of preaching the gospel in Rome, the storm could not kill him. He did not give up in the storm. Then when he got to the island of Malta, a serpent bit him. He did not quit. Because he said, I am determined to preach the gospel in Rome as God showed me. Some prophets prophesied that he will preach the gospel in Rome. What will happen to him? So your vision makes you run. Your vision is your energy source. When you feel like quitting, when you feel like, look, I've had enough, I can't go further. Your vision is what? Makes you go on. Let me tell you something. When you got a vision, ain't anything will kill you. Your vision, Spirit Lord just showed me this. Your vision is what keeps your desire alive. You hear that? Look at me. Nobody can even die unless their desire fails. Your desire has to fail first. You know what I'm telling you? Vision keeps your desire alive. You know when people kill themselves, you know who commits suicide? People who have no desire for anything. They jump off them Harbor Bridge. They drink Monoculifos because they have lost desire. People begin to die as soon as they lose desire. And listen to me. Well, desire for what? Desire for anything. Because somebody can have a desire to climb Mount Everest. That desire to climb Mount Everest will keep them alive. So they may have a desire to swim the Mara River. The desire to swim will keep them alive. When we lose desire, whether to accomplish anything, then they have no reason to live. Desire is what gives you reason. It keeps hope alive. Because you have a desire. When you write that vision, now you know I have some desires. It helps you to run, to keep on keeping on. So now, beloved, let your writing be not to show me, be for you. It's important to you. Welcome here. You understand? It's important for you. It's important for you to write your vision. Make it plain. In other words, add as much detail to it as possible. Be as detailed as possible. See, don't just say, I now have a 2-story house. Put color in it. Put in how many bedrooms it has. Put in what? Listen, make it as plain and as detailed as possible. That's important. You want to make your vision as plain and as detailed as possible. There can never be too much detail. Those who did any form of engineering or architecture would know that when you do architecture, you have to have details. Here you have the plan, so you can look at it and quickly see a view of the building, isometric view of the building. But then you have to show the framework, the foundation, all the walls. You have to show the outlets, where the electrical circuit is, the plumbing. All that has to be shown in the plan. In a proper plan, all those things are, because you have the front page, which is the isometric view, so okay, this is what the house will look like. But then all the other pages following is detailed. Listen, people detail plans down to screws and nails. So you want to make your vision, because, beloved, the plainer the vision is, the easier it is to be read. Listen, if you have a vision of acquiring a car, listen, you have a vision of acquiring a car, okay? And you pass in one day, and they have a sale on mag rims. Because the vision of your car has mag rims, the mag rims can be going for $10 each. If you had no vision of your car, you pass those mag rims. I said, make a car. But you have a vision of a car, you say, I have a car. Let me get those rims. So you have mag rims. What you doing mag rims? Because I have cars from a car. Remember, the vision is not what you will have, it's what you have. Hope you get it right. It's not a vision is not what you will have. The vision is what you already have. It's not manifest yet, but you already have it. Because God speaks of the end from the beginning, and in the mind of God, it's already done. So your vision is a done work. So if you have a vision that you have a car, you can't pass my brim selling. If the vision is in front of you, because then you run and say, oh, my brim's wide. This will fit on my car, no size. Now your friend next to you says, this car, you don't know car. You don't have to argue with him, you know you got a car. Well, you know, sometimes when you get them and then they try the car fit. I could exchange him with the right size. You know, one had a vision. This one had vision, one had vision, one had no vision. They call one a pessimist, one an optimist. So this one child, was so pessimistic. Everything he's always thinking of some bad thing. So the psychologist said, the psychiatrist said to the parents, do them this at Christmas. This one is optimistic, don't give him any present. Just wrap him down in a box and give him. This one ain't give him all the presents. He gave him the presents, they gave him a car, but he started crying. He said, what happened? He said, because if I learn to drive and watch how many accidents happen on the road, and when I learn to drive, I get killed in an accident. Because he's a pessimist. The other one, they wrap up some horse down in a box and give him. And when he sees the next, he said, he said, what? He said, I got a horse. He said, a horse? He said, I know you get to sit down. He said, I know he is, but I sit down there for this, he got me on somewhere. But when you got a vision, beloved, even if it's a horse, you got a vision, when you sit down, you can say, you got to be here somewhere. Because that's where your vision. It don't stop you, it makes you run. Remember, the vision is a done deal. That's why we write the vision in the present tense. So, I am now. I am now. Vision is not what you will have. The vision is what I am now.
Amen.
Where will be? I am now. I am now. Because that's what you see. If you see vision in futuristic sense, it will always be mutually evading. It will be the donkey, the carrot story. The cart in front of the donkey. You know the donkey, the carrot story? Y'all don't know that? Or when you hear it, let me explain what it is. To get a donkey to move, this donkey was stubborn, so they couldn't get it to move. So a man on the very car put a rod and hang a carrot at the end of it. So the stick is like this, and the carrot hanging down here in front of the donkey's face. So the donkey make one step to get the carrot. But remember, the carrot is on the car. So he can't catch the carrot. But he keep walking. And the man get to go he won because the carrot in front of him. And he going after the carrot. So he not thinking about walking, but he's seen the carrot. But he never gets the carrot. Because every time he moves the carrot, moves forward. So when you're donkey in the carrot, that's what it is. You're chasing after something you never get, but at least it moves you. They get you to move. So this vision, see, you should write it futuristic in the donkey and carrot context. You never get it. So you have to say, I know, I am now. You ought to see it. See it as now. You follow what I'm saying? So it's not just words. You're not just saying, I am now the proud owner, or I am now the happy owner. You're not just saying that. You have to see it as that. Remember, vision is not writing but what from the external, right from the internal. Vision is what you see with your eyes wide shut. Vision is not what you see when you look around you. That's not vision. That's your condition. That's your present condition. You're not writing about that. Vision is what you see when you close your eyes and you look. You see what is set, and that's not what will happen. That's what has already happened. That has already happened in another dimension. You work with me? It's already established in the realm of the invisible. Listen, think of it. God is spirit, isn't that so? Is he real?
Yes.
Does he change? The things in the realm of the spirit don't change. The things in the realm of the natural, they change. They're subject to change. In the realm of the spirit, it's not subject to change. As a matter of fact, the invisible changes the visible. The visible don't change the invisible. You get that? The invisible changes the visible. The visible can never change the invisible. The things in the realm of the invisible, they are not subject to change. Like God, they're not subject to change. That's what the Bible says. The things that are not seen are eternal. The things that are seen are temporal. Your state is temporal. So if today you have $20 million, that's temporal. But if in the realm of the invisible you are a multi-millionaire, that's eternal. I'm going to show something. What you consider to be real, you'll realize. Yeah. What you consider to be real, you'll realize. Boy, that's so deep, you're drunk in that. Whatever you consider real, you will realize. Lord of mercy. Write it down, boy. What I consider real, I will realize. If you consider your lack is real, you will realize it. In other words, you will make it manifest in your life. Whatever you consider real. If you consider the vision real, you'll realize it. If you consider the illusion, then that's what it is. Look. Your present state of lack is not real. It's an illusion. Oh, sharp. Your present state is not real. It's an illusion. What you envision is real. And it's going to change. It will change the present state because this is not real.
Yeah.
Your present state of health is not real. But if you envision what you envision, you realize. Jesus said the things that see why you can't put reality to the things that you see, because they're changing. That are in the world, they change. I went home one weekend, gave up the chair blue. Left it ready to come back blue. It will change. They're subject to change. Only realm of the spirit, nothing is subject to change. That's why God does not change. Because the things in the realm of the spirit don't change. And as long as you establish them there, they will not change. But it will change the natural. The natural never changes the spiritual. When God told Moses to go and tell Pharaoh, let the my people go, and he went down there, you know what happened? Not only the Pharaoh didn't let him go, he doubled the trouble. As a matter of fact, the people say, what is this you do to us? Moses got up to God and said, what do you do to these people, man? God said, well, am I not God? You didn't become Pharaoh, that changed anything I said. I told Abraham to bring them out. Didn't I tell Abraham that? Let's establish that I'll bring them out of Egypt. So that Pharaoh intensified their work and double their work. You think that changed what I said? You see, very often what happens, because some things change in the natural and say, man, look, God said I live to be 120. No, look, this condition come me. They don't change what God said. What can change is if you know, think that what happened there is real. They're not real. Listen, all that is the intent of that, and the enemy is behind it. It's meant to take you out of the vision and call. Lord have mercy. When you have a vision that is established, because God said it's today, not eternal. So the vision I have is eternal. Watch me. If I allow the wind that is blowing to change that, I'm calling God a liar. And God can't lie. God cannot lie. Your vision is not separated from God, because God is the realm of the spirit. And God is eternal. So the right vision is an eternal thing. So even though Pharaoh doubled down the trouble on Egypt, on Israel, they trade down in God said, God said, I'm coming out. And he come out to God said, and I bring out the substance, and he did. You understand, beloved? You've got to start seeing vision as something so powerful, so awesome, that nobody has to tell you, write it. Writing must be automatic to you. Those boys that came late, let me see all those who wrote the vision. Some of you still writing by. You write one vision. Is it you have your own vision? Okay. All right. I'm glad you did. And I looked at the others. I will spare you. And only I'm not looking at you because yours become uninterested. But I realized when I looked at the others that people wrote the vision not because they saw the importance of it, because they want to pass the assignment. They want to get marks to the assignment. I don't want to write the vision because of that. I want to write it because it's the necessity of it. The other thing is, some people are not aware how to write it. Now, many years ago, I can't remember how long it was. That was some years ago when I taught of visions and goals. And I wrote, and I had this book which they realized was in the ministry. So I'm going to do some more of these for those who requested. And let me read it. There is a prototype of a template, so to speak. I'm now the full owner and resident of a beautiful 3-flat, 200 square feet mansion at Lot 599 East Anglimara. Top flat, 7 self-contained rooms with a lawn. Now all this was written here. Long before. It has materialized. It has materialized. There may be a few alterations, but it has materialized. And I'm remembering something. I didn't only write this vision. I had a plan. I had a television at the foot of my bed. Let me tell you what I did. And I had this whole picture, the house, the inside, the rooms, moving and changing like a screensaver. So I lie down in the night sleeping, to sleep too, and in front of me is this house, this angle, this view, that view, the inside, this. It's changing all the time. I turn in the middle of the night, I see it. I say, I'll show you something. And sometimes, because my computer's hooked up to it, it's on the computer and it shouldn't treat everything. I was at the first day. This is your bathroom. What do you want here? And she said, man, look, you put. I said, girl, you gotta see yourself in this. You gotta see this. You gotta see yourself in it. She couldn't see it, you know. She could not see it. When it started building, so then she said, I would like this put here, that put here. I saw it before. I could see it. It filled my mind. I had pictures of it in the office. I had cards ready in my wallet to open my seat. I had pictures of it in the office. I had pictures here. Pictures of it all over the place. That vision was since we were here. Ocean View. What Ocean View? Yeah, the Ocean View. I had pictures all over the place. Pictures. Every pictures. I give people little cards with pictures.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember some had little cards in the house?
Yes. Yes, you know, used to do that.
That's what you do division. I remember Bishop Alfonso, they had a vision of a car. What's the fun thing? And a picture of it. You know, they got an exact car. On this day, she was going through a wall and pull out the thing. It was the exact car they got. It works. And because it works, work it. I hear a word. When you write the vision, all you can do, keep doing is enhancing it. When I go through that plan and all that, beloved, I hadn't even an idea much for it. No clue. Was not interested because you know what? It don't cost me 1 cent to write white bicycle. It don't cost me no money. Remember, we don't write the vision from the outside in. You take materials from the realm you're in to write the vision, to see the vision. Where the vision is. I am building the vision in a realm, not this realm. There's no material in the realm. You know what's Play-Doh? You know what Play-Doh is? Well, you know, you can take Play-Doh and do anything. You can make anything with Play-Doh. Well, They got the materials like Play-Doh in the realm of the spirit. That you can build, put on what you want, a jacuzzi here, or a hot tub in this area here. Yeah. I mean, call it manifests a butcher. You're not going to get food around and nothing. But when you build it in the realm of the invisible, beloved, it is eternal. Bible said, write the vision, and you may read it. May run. So the vision is written through to be read, so it is to be read. Now, some of you write your vision, you just write it to bring to the show me. You never even read about it. Don't say anything. If I was to take your books and ask you, tell me the vision, so you can't tell me. You know why? Because it does not. You see why you write it? Because you want it to be indelibly implanted in your consciousness. God says, set like frontlets before their eyes, Joshua. Set things frontlets before their eyes, and let me see it. After a while, I don't have to look at it here and see it. What is written is written. Writing and real writing here, they never wrote it pen and that pen you can erase. You can't erase it. It was actually chiseled into stone. It was chiseled into stone. That on tablets, on tablet, that's what happened. It was chiseled and you couldn't take it out. It couldn't be taken. You can't erase it, so you can't say, oh, I make a mistake here. Is that it's chiseled in. It's chiseled into the stone. So when you write it, it's chiseled, it's established, it's something established. You understand this? Beloved, I want you to write it, and we'll get some of these books. Before we get some of these done, we don't have enough, so we'll get some done. And I want you to invest $20 in it for this book. If you have an example, have the pages, a place for your picture. On this page, you can put a picture of whatever you're looking at. And there's a nice little book you can walk with. So when you have nothing to do, you can just open it, look at it. Every day you can go through it. All right? So if you will invest $20 in your future, I want you to invest $20 in your future. Somebody suggested $25, right? So I'm lenient, $20. Please give your name and a part of that $20 to somebody from Triple or Pastor Dennis. Give your name and a part of that money. Or if you don't give any money, I'm not sure you want it, you're really interested in it. And remember, don't write the vision because I asked you to write it and I asked you to pay for it. Write because of that. Because then you defeat yourself. You're not going to read it. I want to write because it's the importance of it. Hello? Because you see the importance of it. Those who came in late, just came in, could I see your hand if you wrote your vision? If I take a beer for you, can you tell me what it is? Okay. When I looked at the others before, I'm glad you did. I will spare you not looking at you. I don't think I did look at because I'm not interested. I'm glad you responded. But listen, I'll get some of these things to show you exactly how to write it. And a nice little book. And I'll make it available to you for $20. I will consider you as ordering it when you give your name and part of that $20 or the whole $20 to somebody from the office. Amen? If not, I think that you're really not interested in vision and you're not interested in it. Now, still have your vision board home. Still have your vision board. Put up on your vision board. That's all right. I was reading about the vision I had when this was written about the house. And I put this in as an example. This house is materialized. And when this was done, there was not even one penny present to build no house or anything at all. You understand? Where there's no vision, people perish where there's no vision. And that perish means they do not come into what they should come into. Because they have no vision. And you only have a vision when it's written. If not, you have an illusion, which forever changing. When it's written, now, I want you to come to the place to trust the vision. Somebody say, trust the vision. Because the vision is for an appointed time. Though it tarry, it will not lie. Wait for it till it come. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It will surely come. I want you to have confidence in the vision. The vision has supernatural power to manifest itself. God is spirit. Things in the realm of the spirit are eternal, they can't change. A vision is in that realm. It cannot lie. It can't change. It can't change. You can change. I could change. The vision can't change. Conditions on the outside can change. Can always change. You can't stop winds and waves from coming. You can't stop them. You have no control over the winds and waves. Whether they blow or not blow, we cannot change that. But the vision doesn't change. Joseph had a vision. Of his brothers bowing down before him, and the sun and the moon bowing before him. But watch this. His lifestyle as a new change. From his father's favorite, he was thrown in a pit. then sold as a slave, then lied upon as a woman, by a woman, lied upon by a woman, then thrown in jail. But that didn't change the vision. The vision kept watching over him, and eventually, one of the things the Bible said Joseph had was something spirit, Bible called excellent spirit, whatever it was. But he was never bit. You see, the vision is established in the realm of the invisible. It's a done deal. What you can change is your direction, never come into it. I want you to hear that again. This is my vision. I am here. If I keep a straight line and a vision in front of me, I'll meet the vision because it's already established, right? But when I'm gonna get to here, a line runs out of me. And I say, boy, I want to do that line. So I turn. And I go so. And I turn back and I go so. And that vision is still there. That is established in the realm of the spirit. It don't change. Because listen, it don't change, it's immutable, it can't change. But I change direction. And then I say, I know I have this vision, but nothing can happen. You change course. You change course. You know what? Some people in this ministry, they got a word of prosperity. But I hear about giving and tithing and sowing, and they say, boy, how do you have money in the church? I ain't going back. You change course. And then later on they say, you know, it's our prosperity and nothing happened. Yeah, you change course. You never kept on course. So when the winds came, you say, I'm not going over anymore, I can't get over because these winds, they blow me away. Jesus said, let's go over to the other side. And the Bible says, and they came a contrary wind when they were going over. And they felt the boat would have sunk. But you know what happened? Jesus was not disturbed. He told them to go over, and then in the middle of the night, he came walking the sea. The waves did not change his intent. He saw the other side, he was going over. Winds and waves will always come. You have to have confidence, but those words have confidence in the vision. It does not change. Listen to me. I hear you, Lord. I just tell me. The way you establish don't change, but we just make a new one. Make a vision of failure, which you begin to move towards. You have a new vision now. We always moving towards a vision, you know. We're always moving in the direction of the vision. Either one of success or one of failure. You see, because the vision established because of the Word of God, because remember, that's what gives us the authority to establish a vision, what God promises. That is changed because we look at what happened on the outside. Here's the question. Abraham, God told him that he make it. and my involved nations and all that, but all this things, right? But every time I watch what happening, he getting old. Cyril came one in, tell him, well, it ceased to be with her according to the order of things. Here, you don't tell God, Eliezer will not be servant.
Yes.
My ear. His ear, Eliezer will have to be my ear. Because of external things change. God didn't want to go to God called him up and said, come on. Watch me, Eliezer will be here, you see? And you see these stars, you will number them, that's all the sense will be. Because he will have begun to move in the direction and new vision you already have. It's a new vision, sir. You're going and say, God, no, Eliezer will not be here, you know. God interrupted him and said, listen to me, Eliezer will not be here. Or else you would have moved in the direction of that new vision. God told me, get a child. Cyril gave him a new vision. He says, listen, everything will be by me. Take Hagar. It showed that he began to descend in a new direction. But God rescued him. And the other one never changed. When you have a vision based on what God promised and it's established, listen to me, it can't change, it's immutable. What you can do, you can have a new one based on what the devil, the world showing you. So you have a vision of being a millionaire. Not becoming, you're a millionaire. But then you lost your job. So you got a new vision of poverty. You got a vision of living at this level. But then some things change, this situation change in your life. So you know what? I'm going to cut back. We just got our life because the first vision was built based on God. Not on our strength, but it's built based on God. So I'm going to cut back something because I remember, I like to remember these things to myself. When I said, I called Bishop Alfonso, he was my aide at that time, and I said, I want to have first class, boy. I'm going to have first class. And I tell this, I said, make first class reservation. I want to look at some financial country, the financial winds start to blow every which way, but the right way. I called him and said, make an economy reservation. But listen, a couple hours after, I said, what am I doing? And the word God said, is you buying ticket on me? And I called him back. I said, Alfonso, cancel that reservation. Leave the first class. He said, I didn't make it. He said, no, you had a moment, but I didn't make it. Because when you look at how the wind blows on the outside, it can scare you, you know. You can think you're not going to move anymore. But as long, listen, beloved, as long as you don't lose sight of that vision, it will get you over. Trust it, as long as you keep it in front of you. That's why it's important to write it. So when the winds blow, you can say, okay. These winds are very strong and so good, and it's scary, but let me read my vision. So the wind blew up the house. Pick up the vision. I am now the full owner and resident of a beautiful 3-bedroom block. I couldn't stop the wind, but as long as the vision was there, it come back. You follow, beloved? Because remember, the vision was not made, it was not established. If you have a vision based on from things you see around you, this is not vision God is involved in. Let me say it again. If your vision is based on external circumstances that surround you, God is not in that vision. And and listen, and God has no responsibility and no commitment to it. Because your vision was made. So if you build a house based on your income, God has no commitment to that vision. Let's go your income. So you lost your job, you know you lost your vision. But if you build a house based on what God promised you, so you're moving to the realm where God is, you take the cues and then you make a vision. You establish that vision. I have a vision. God promised me this. Losing your job does not change that because God is committed to the vision you built. Because it was not built on job. You know, you perish because the visions are made based on God is man in my life, he's a rich man, he can take care of it. You don't make no vision based on them. I got this person, I got this Auckland in America, I got this, I don't make vision based on the beloved. You know, I got a wife and get a car, and I got home to the States, and he got money, he can sell my car. But beloved, the sucker just taking in his heart and dying. And your vision, here goes your vision, because it was built on your uncle, not on God's ability. So you better tell them, you know what? I was vision. God give me a vision of a car. Oh, glory to God. My vision based on God. So job, you lost job, uncle died. It don't trouble you, you know. Government change, government don't change nobody you. Because here, it is not based on them. You follow this? I'm showing you the power of the vision. Or you can trust it. Don't have a vision based on external circumstances because they change. External circumstances change, beloved. They're forever changing. I saw a photograph of myself the other day. If you see the afro I had on my head, you see the afro I have. Candy and a mission they come along, how do you go on, man? You know what? How can I do? I got here, not gonna walk into me and try to go back. I got you out a picture there, man. If you see this thing, what? If you see this afro big, nice big afro. I wonder where it gone. I see a picture of Bishop Alfonso too. Don't laugh. If you see here in here, what? Let's see him come along. Doesn't know what you is. They love it for photograph at home. You see here with his head. Y'all don't believe you got out of here? Right. So those things change. But the vision don't change, beloved. Because it's in the realm where God is. You know, God just sent me something. You got to show me. If you attempt to have a vision based on external circumstances, God will accommodate it. Let me tell you further how God will accommodate it. Your circumstances will change quickly. God allowed them to change quickly. Because you see, at the end of the day, God wants to be honored. You hear that? David, King David, Israel's greatest king, a man after God's own heart, made a mistake. Listen. made the mistake. You know, it's so fun. You know, God, if you read the Bible carefully, God did not judge David for Bathsheba and Adonai. You right? No. You know what God judged him for? Trying to make a vision based on external circumstances when he normally fight him in a vision.
Yes.
God said, you condemn?
Yes.
Since when Israel's strength is based on how much soul see this thing you do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what you're reading for, you know?
Yeah.
Read your Bible. He normally fight him in of Israel. God said, since when Israel's strength is determined by how many fighting men they have, since when is not I determine the strength of Israel? God says I determine your strength. Fighting men. You read with Gideon with 300, I defeat 120,000 with 300. You got counting them. So when we make a vision based on our fighting men, let me see what money I got. And based on this money we have, we can do so. God said, come into it, I ain't getting to them. Because we come from fighting men. Based on my fighting men, based on my, you see, oh Lord. And the devil, for instance, forever fighting you. Because that's the system he has in the world. That's the world system. It's called budgeting. Planning and budgeting based on the world system. And you go to college to study that process. Which does not include God. So people like Enron could come up to show them they can't trust it. But when you make a vision based on God, because God is my provider, He's Jehovah Jireh. And I have a vision that this provision because He's provider. So regardless of what change, you could lose your job. He from the inception I said He's Jehovah Jireh. You catching this? Are you catching this, beloved? Are you hearing this from Timothy? I'm talking and preaching myself here. Because very often we make them a foolish mistake of saying, based on external circumstances. You know, and in small ways, sometimes somebody asks you something, said, could you do X, Y, Z? And I say, no, God will find a way to get it done, don't worry. And you know what? God does find a way. Or when sometimes it's big, it's a big one. You start worrying. Right? I say, oh, God will find a way to get it done. Let me take a few questions. Hope I know you're born with questions. Did you catch what I'm saying? Let me do a recap. The importance of the vision. One is there according to the Bible. You read it, you will run. Don't write it because I say write it. Not even because God said write it. But write the vision because you see the importance of it. So the vision has a power of its own. It's fueled by the power of God to bring forth the thing that you desire. 2, don't write the vision based on external circumstances. Not how much money you have, who you know, who can help you. Don't write a vision based on that, beloved. Don't write a vision based on that. Write a vision based on the fact that He is Jehovah Jireh. He is the provider. So have a vision based on God. God's ability to provide you with anything you desire. Have a vision based on that. Therefore, if my vision is based on that and not my job, and the job situation change, It shouldn't change my vision. It shouldn't change my hope shouldn't go. You follow what I'm saying? Therefore, don't make vision based on your salary range, the salary scale, because that could change. You go to work tomorrow morning and get a pink slip. Let me show you. Several years ago, we were living in South Trumpville Gardens, and all of a sudden I felt this restlessness. I wanted to move from there. And I had a vision of a certain house I want to live in. So I called Bishop Alfonso. I said, find a house. Find a house. Bishop Alfonso will work for you. Get into real estate. The Lord just told me that. Get into real estate. You hear me? And real estate. And he got this friend, and so they did. So my sister called the next day. I told her today, she called and said, Bishop, you know, the Lord said to me you should get a new house. That's the next one. I said, call Bishop Alfonso Temple. So because I already called it. He went and he got this house. And when he saw the house, he said, this is it. This house where you want to live. Exactly. And I locked that house into my mind. That's when I went and saw the house. It was the funny thing. I was living in a house paying $10,000 a month. The landlord had this bad habit of going out of the country for like 6 months. Because he's a US resident. So 6 months, 7 months, he's gone. And when he come back, I can't find the 70,000. He got 7 months, I can't find $70,000 to give him one time. So I'm in trouble. I'm going to move into a house now. And the monthly rent is $90,000. I know large congregation doesn't have more. It does sound like madness. If you were to discuss with anybody, they would say to you, you can't think. 10,000 a month. Cutting your clothes. They say cutting something. But you're going to have a 90. But you know what? God paid that 90. I just go on with you. The size of your vision will determine the size of your God. The size of your vision reflects the size of your God. Let's not everybody got the same size of God. But we not one God, God be Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, yes, but he is to you who you see him as. And the size of your vision really depicts the size of your God. Oh Lord have mercy. He will be to you whatever you see.
Amen. Amen.
You remember you went to the first car? A man in the car looked at me and said, I'm looking at Karina. He said, man of God, this is the car for you. Let me show the car for you. Show me. I'm marked. I watched the price. You know what I said? God can pay the man. Man, what's wrong with you? I didn't take it, you know.
Look at the external.
Because the size of my God is small. You see, you see the pay of that little foolish carry back? It cut our not to pay. And when I got the mark, that was paid off easy. I remember when I wanted a truck. I desired a truck. And Pastor Varro go looking around, thinking, let me see something. And I saw it, I said, I'm buying it. I said, I can't drive that one. And then
the right, the goal, the end,
Yes.
and not the process.
Yes.
That's very helpful because because you told us this before that I am now the owner of and so forth. So I even have some of that wording in some of them.
But just the word, not a concept in your mind.
Well, the thing is, because I'm not revising it back to you, so I write it and I put it down. So it's just like if it's written really, God forget it. But some I remember. And those